Welcome to remis.net. Today we're going to do some changes to our team for tomorrow. And as you can see, maybe what I should start with is by highlighting some of the players who did very well last week. This was my team for last week. I got 55 points. So I'm going to check the players that I need to remove from my team, and as you can see, most of my forwards did not perform so well. So if I can look at it, looks like the defenders, especially from Liverpool, did very well. This is something I had anticipated. As you can see, I put a lot of players from Liverpool because I was expecting them to win, because they were playing with a small team. So if you are to go to probably to next week, I'm thinking of removing this guy from Leicester, Maddison, and also this guy from Watford with this Pereira, and also make changes to based on the teams that are playing tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to where I can change my team. And the best strategy that I used to change, like now, this is for the goalkeepers. I'm using Man City's goalkeeper for now. Last weekend I was using Liverpool. So if I click on points, okay, I clicked on the wrong button. So the Man City goalkeeper is leading with points. He has 62 points, and they are tying with Alisson so far this season. So, and the third goalkeeper is from Chelsea. So, although Alisson is cheaper, although Alisson is cheaper by 9 points, Liverpool is playing away to Watford, and Watford is not a weak team, so they are likely to concede some goals. But if you look at West Ham and Man City, it is highly unlikely that Man City will concede against West Ham. And also Chelsea and Tottenham, you cannot say that the game will not, the goalkeeper for Chelsea will not concede many goals. So I'm going to go with Man City's goalkeeper. Let's go to defenders. For defenders, we need to look at defender who is good at getting points. My internet is a bit slow. Okay. If you look at here, we are targeting Alonso Robertson, and Alonso is from Chelsea. Chelsea is playing Tottenham. Liverpool is playing Watford. So I've also gone with Man City's defenders. That is Stone, Laporte, and Mendy, because Man City still is the one that I don't expect to concede a lot of goals. So what I'm going to do next is just show you how I've come up with the midfielders, and the same strategy, but now you know the players that I've selected are quite expensive. So I have selected expensive defenders and goalkeeper. They are not very expensive, but as you can see, I've decided to go with the options of expensive forwards, because forwards are usually very expensive, and the team that are playing, the system that I'm playing here, 3-4-3, is focusing mostly on the forwards. So if I wanted to focus on the midfielders, I can use maybe 4-5-1 or 3-5-2. If I want to focus on defenders, 4-4-2 and 4-5-1, but I don't want to put all my defenders from Man City just in case something goes wrong. So I'm going to chance with the defenders and also chance with the forwards, so that in case I don't get points from defenders, I'll get them from the forwards. Let's see. Arsenal will be playing with Bournemouth, so you don't want to use defenders from Arsenal, because Bournemouth is an attacking team and they're likely to score 1 or 2 goals, and they'll be playing with Arsenal. So don't use defenders and goalkeepers from Arsenal. But also Arsenal, the two strikers from Arsenal have been consistent in scoring, so I'm expecting them to be consistent. And if you go to the forwards here, you'll see that that best forward is from, not the third best, is it that best? The second best forward is from Bournemouth here, Wilson, with 73 points. Aguero is too expensive for my team, and also Jimenez is I don't know, it's taking chances that I don't want to take. So as it stands, I've tried to balance. Then what I usually do, I usually put the players who are playing, then I'm left with the bench to select from. And for the first time, I've decided to use a defender as my captain, because I've realized when you put strikers, they are not consistent, but defenders are quite consistent, especially if you get defenders from strong teams. And that's the strategy for me this weekend. And if you want to compete with me and prove me wrong, create a team now, and we see what will happen. The deadline for tomorrow's game will be around 1. Okay, will be let me just say the deadline before creating a team tomorrow will be about 2 hours before the game starts. So you can convert this to your time. 2 hours before the game will start, you need to have created your team, and then you will come and compete. I will not say, because I've not made any changes. You will come and compete with these players here. Not here. Yeah, sorry. These players here. I was the best manager last week. So with 55 points, you will come and compete with these players that you can see here. You are not only competing with me. There are so many players that you'll be competing with. And maybe you are late. If you've not already created your team, you are quite late for the season, but you can still catch up. 500 points is not a lot of points. You only need to get like 100 at a go, and you start doing it and competing with the others. Okay, this is how you can enjoy your weekend with Rumis.net, and I'm going to log out so that I can also show you how to sign in. So if you need to create a team, you just either come to register here, or you can come to here to new managers. It's very simple. You only need an email, and you need an email and username and some password that will help you access the system next time. And this is what I'm going to start doing next season. I've not started giving rewards, but next season I'll start giving rewards. So you will have 150 million pounds. Of course, it's not real money, and you'll be expected to select 15 players. So what will happen after selecting the 15 players? You will have you'll be entered. You'll have a permanent team. Even if you don't come next weekend and change, that team will be getting the points for every week. It's created automatically, so you don't have to worry. But you can come and change once in a while, or if you are consistent like me, I change even twice, 3 times a week, because I love it. And after that, we'll see each other, and let's see what will get the best of points next weekend. Thank you, and have a good weekend. Let's see on Monday whether you will have beaten me or I'll still be at the top of the table. Thank you and goodbye.